Hello everyone, myself Himanshu Patel from Magic Software Enterprises, an Israeli multinational. And today we are going to touch upon a very important aspect of digital transformation. All of you will certainly agree to me that salt is one of the key ingredients for food. Likewise, oxygen for life, exercising or laughing for living healthy. Those are just metaphors used on a lighter note. Let me come to the straight point that can we all imagine full digital transformation without integration? Is it really possible? I personally think it is impossible. So today in my session, I'm going to talk about one of the key invincible ingredient of the digital jungle called integration. Here the digital jungle is just an analogy used for reference purpose and to make the things bit interesting. In my further slides, I'm going to talk about how and what and why part of integration and tool and technology which can help us quickly delivering and managing those integration projects. Right. So without waiting much, let's enter inside the digital jungle and see what is there for all of us. I am very excited about this journey and I'm sure you all will also enjoy the journey of this digital jungle. Yeah. So welcome to the digital era. It's a jungle out there. All of you will certainly agree to me that these are very competitive times. It's the age of digital transformation. Business environment is changing. Let me put it more accurately. It's rapidly changing. It's not just changing, right? And just look at the situations, where the world is moving, especially after COVID-19 kind of pandemic situations, right? And all these situations clearly tells us that the demand will be for more and more digital and less manual. To open a bank account today, neither we have to meet any bank's representative in person, neither we have to visit any bank's branch in person, right? It's all can be done via video-based KYCs and submitting your digital documents, right? Assume that you are, as soon as you enter to any bank's branch, right? The camera at the front gate will take your picture and validate your identity as one of the HNI customer for that particular branch. Immediate alert will go to branch manager and branch manager can come to the front gate to serve you personally, right? It's a kind of, creating delightful customer experiences, right? We, who like, we can think of many such examples, right? On just few clicks on a mobile applications or device, we are getting our foods delivered at the venue, right? Wherever we want, right? So these all are a few examples, right? So businesses must transform their organizations in order to adapt technology advances and changes in the cultures in order to excel and compete, right? So simply put, there is no option left with us, and we must transform ourselves, right? Digital disruption, right? So it has already happened. You are either a disruptor. There is only two options, right? Either a disruptor or get disrupted, right? If we will not do, somebody else will do it. Almost everything that can be digitized or automated will be, right? We can imagine, we can think of many such examples. Like I could either watch it happen or be a part of that journey. So we have to choose one of the option, right? So there are a lot of activities happening in the digital jungle, right? So businesses are, companies are doing a lot of activities, or they are changing the way they do the business, right? In order to meet their digital goals, they are working on many projects to for the successful execution of their digital strategies. They are working on various mobile applications. They are working on cloud-based applications. They are trying to stand out different through innovative business processes and services approach, right? They are trying to focus on improvising their customer experience, right? They are trying to automate their business processes in order to be able to operate globally 24/7, right? They are trying to provide self-service options to customers and consumers, right? They are they are also using IoT capabilities for their new offerings, right? So these all are activities happening around the digital jungle. Obviously, there are few important challenges and constraints that technology team needs to manage effectively for the successful execution of digital strategy. Right? Let us look at those challenges. Right? The technology teams are working on multiple projects, right, and of different kinds of projects. Right? So business units are more demanding, right? They always expect as of yesterday based delivery demands, right? I want it and I want it now kind of mentality which they are coming. Right? Technical challenges of integrating legacy systems with new age cloud based applications or mobile applications and stuff like that. Constant modifications. Change is always constant, right? So business dynamics are rapidly changing, right? So constant changes to the requirements and business expectations, right? How can we afford and retain a team of, technical team of, knowledge, specialized knowledge of all different applications and systems, right, in the context of integration, right? And that is a shortage of technical skills, right? And we may still be relying on point to point coding based integration methodologies. So with that, we are, becoming dependent on more and more on the person who did it, and usually with no documentation, it is a big risk for the organization if that person leaves the organization, right? People are busy with a lot of manual processes and repetitive processes, right? So they are not focusing more on optimization, right? In the business processes, they are not focusing more on, automation, right? So they are just running as they are just working on business as usual, and that's a bigger challenge, right? Yeah. So we have, until now we have looked at the activities of the digital jungle and challenges or constraints around the digital jungle. And based on my experience working with, multiple geographies, multiple industry verticals, across the world, right? I can certainly say that integration is central to virtually any digital strategy. Without integration, the full digital transformation is not at all possible, right? So what you need to be king or queen of the digital jungle, right? So, until now we have seen activities of the digital jungle, constraints of the digital jungle. Now, let's say what we need, right, to win that race of this, digital jungle, right? So there are few important parameters one should look while, looking for any enterprise grade integration tool or solution, right? That will, that enable us to succeed in the digital transformation or basically solving those challenges what we have seen earlier, right? So the tool should be friendly, easy to use, right? That has everything what we need, but at the same time, it's easy to navigate what we are looking for actually, right? It should have pre-built connectors for multiple IT applications and systems, and if those are certified ones, then nothing like it, right? It should have the ability to connect everything, right? Like custom-made applications, tailor-made applications, standard applications, or third-party applications, proprietary applications, and stuff like that, right? It should provide us, ecosystem which help us to create integrated business process environment, not just ETL, right? And definitely it should enable us to do quick, integration projects quickly to meet the needs of, business units, because they are coming with the mentality of I want it now, right? So fast time to market. And obviously, if there is a tool, there is a one tool by using which our team can develop multiple integration projects, right? Then it's a single skill set, right? Only one tool they have to learn, right? And tool should provide scalability, because the whole point of doing all these integration and digital transformation projects and program is to grow rapidly, right? So scalability is important aspect, and that scalability should be economical. That should not be to break the bank, right? It should provide all the security mechanisms, and if you have one tool which give you all these benefits, then definitely it will provide high ROI. So let me introduce Magic XPI, which is right-sized, friendly, code-free or no-code business and process integration suite for data integration between diverse applications and systems. right? In further slides, we will see, we'll dig more into what kind of, advantages it gives the organization to quickly deliver and manage those integration projects. Yeah. With 5 keys to success, right? Magic XPI, I have tried to categorize, or consolidate the benefits of using Magic XPI, no-code integration platform, in 5 different categories, right? So first one is multi-purpose. It's a multi-purpose tool. It's your own infrastructure, right? So you invest one time and then use or exploit the use for multiple purposes, right? So it has a lot of ready-made or standard connectors for many standard IT applications like SAP, Oracle, Finacle, AS400, which is IBM I series, right? SharePoint, Salesforce, ServiceNow, right? So it has wide variety of certified connectors for many standard IT applications and systems. Apart from this application connectors, it has technology endpoints and adapters and messaging protocols like REST API, SOAP API, OData services, WCF services, all databases, MS SQL, Oracle, MySQL, Postgres, right, JDBC, ODBC, email-based integrations, FTP, file-based integrations, right? So it covers all the touch points for the integration, right? And without writing any code, you can by just configuring the various components available in the platform, you can integrate, you can allow multiple diversified applications to talk to each other, right? So it is cloud native, so you can deploy it on premise, you can deploy it on private cloud, we also provide our own cloud on AWS. So multiple options are again possible. It supports Windows and Linux based OS platforms as well, right? So it's a multi-purpose, right? Fast and friendly. It's a no-code platform, so you don't need to write any code in any programming language, right? It's all drag and drop, plug in and plug out, configuring the components at a right place in your business process, and that's it. You can achieve your integration. You can integrate your SAP to Salesforce within a few minutes and few clicks, right? You can integrate your Finacle core banking to any other, let's say, internet banking, mobile banking, or fintech partners within few minutes, right? So it's all done through no-code interface, right? Powerful orchestration capability, right? This is very, very important aspect. It supports variety of integration patterns, right? It's not just about interconnecting two or more applications, right? It's more to do with the data transformation in between, right? So once source system and destination provide, it supports multiple channels of communication, like as I mentioned, REST API, SOAP API, OData, WCF, email, FTP, right? One or the other way we extract data from source system, and then in between we do a data transformation and then pass to a destination system. Maybe it is a XML, JSON, Excel, CSV, any database objects, right? You don't need to write any code for doing all these things, okay? And while doing this, you can write your own custom business logic as well. We have a ready-made regular expression builder with, where we have around 100 plus supporting functions. You can use those functions and really can easily do a data transformation as well from one system to another system. You can merge the fields, you can split the fields, right? Whatever data transformation, simple, medium, complex kind of, data mapping, one to one, one to many, many to one, many to many, those kind of business data relationship also you can establish, right? You can do ETL kind of functionalities as well, right? You can create integration-centric business process management environment as well. You can do API integrations. You can create full API economy out of where you can expose everything as an API. You can consume APIs, right? And you can create microservices architecture. You can create composite services as well, right? Containerized based deployments, right? Robust. So it provides you all the robust infrastructure capabilities as well, right? So we have in-memory middleware, right, as a messaging layer, which is a core part of the platform, right, which provides you active clustering, right? You can deploy it either on single server or multiple servers, right? When you deploy it on multiple server, and in worst case scenario, if one of the server goes down, right, automatically request will be taken over by other active servers in the grid, right? So it ensures your business continuity, right? And the load is equally getting distributed across multiple servers when all the servers are up and running, right? So it ensures your through thorough utilization of the infrastructure and resources, right? It provides you guaranteed message delivery, auto recovery, all those kind of robust infrastructure capabilities it provides. Monitoring, very, very important aspect. When you do a integration using point-to-point methodology by writing custom codes and programs, right, you don't have anything to monitor, right? Here you will get a centralized monitoring component where you can see what is happening inside your integration project. It's a back-end activity, right? So you can see all the notifications, email notifications, SMS alerts, right? You can see what is the input you have received, what is the output you have generated, right? Everything is clearly visible over here. Monitoring helps you to quickly, troubleshoot your errors, exceptions, and stuff like that. These are some of our global customers like Sony, Adidas, Reebok, Honda. Some of the customers managed by India branch like Mahindra, Coromandel, VFS, right? Australia, New Zealand, Philippines, Thailand. As I mentioned, we are certified partners for all major IT application vendors like Oracle, SAP, IBM, Microsoft, Salesforce. Doing Magic since last 35 plus years, got founded in the year 1983. So in that sense, 40-year-old organization, right? We are doing low code, no code since 1983. So before even the words got invented, right? 1,000 plus employees worldwide, 3,500 plus partners, right? That's it. Thank you very much.